Margaret? Your bag's packed? Why? Why not? What's up?
I'm not going with you. I've got to stay here, Gray. I've got to stay with him.
There's only one thing for me to do, to have it out with him. Where is he?
He's asleep. Dr. Elliot gave him something.
Margaret, our train leaves soon. You better get your things ready.
I can't fight Hillary. It's my own fault. I ought never have let myself care for you.
Oh, be sensible.
I've got to stay with him.
You can't say that.
I've got to stay with him.
So, you've got to stay with him. This is all rather extraordinary, isn't it?
Don't talk to me like that, Gray.
I'm being as patient as I can. It isn't easy.
Easy?
Do you mind telling me what you mean by all this?
I can't talk. I'm only trying to do what's right.
Then shall I tell you? You're telling me that you've been mistaken all along. That the last 5 years mean nothing. That you never cared for me.
Gray, don't say those things to me.
But aren't they true?
You know they're not true.
Then what do you mean by saying you won't come with me?
I mean Hillary. I've got to think of him first. He's weak. You're strong.
Not strong enough to do without you. I waited a long while. Now you must come.
If I leave Hillary now...
Margaret, come.
I can't. You wanted to ask me. I'm only trying to do what's right.
I shan't ask you again. Either you love me or you don't.
I love you. Don't deceive yourself. Like cut grass withering in the sun, that's what life will be without you.
There's no but in love.
I can't stand Hillary's pain.
You think I can't suffer?
But he's so defenseless. It's vivisection. Like cutting a dumb beast in order to get well oneself. I'd rather die of my own pain.
You speak of your pain as if you were a third person already dead. Think of the days and weeks and months of pain you'd bring to him. Because your just being here wouldn't bring him happiness.
I've got to stay with him.
Then it's goodbye.
Gray, where are you going?
I've just said goodbye to your mother. I'm going to London alone.
But you can't do that.
There's nothing else I can do.
How can you have any feeling in your heart for her and leave her here?
She wants to stay.
That's not true. You know it.
There's nothing else to do.
Why?
She chooses to stay.
But you mustn't let her.
She may be right. I don't know, Sidney. I really don't know.
But I do. You stay here. Mother.
Yes.
You can't say goodbye to Gray.
There's no other way out, dear.
But there is.
How?
Father's... He's my job, not yours. You've got Gray to make happy.
I've got to stay here.
But... don't you see that your being here is no good for Father? He's only upset when you're with him.
What about your John?
We'll take Father with us. We'll all go to Australia where there's plenty of room and sunshine, and where things are just beginning to grow instead of dying as they are here. It'll be good for him. It's what he needs. It's what we all need to get out of this place. Father'll be happy with us. He will. Now Gray is waiting for you.
I can come with you, Gray.
Can you, Margaret?
I can come with you.
Are you sure?
What do you mean?
A moment ago we said goodbye, and now you say you can come with me. You change quickly. Perhaps too quickly, Margaret.
I don't quite understand.
I should like to be quite certain that your mind is made up. I should like proof.
I thought I was doing right. You say you want proof. I think I can give it to you. I get frightened. I'm made that way. All my life I've been afraid of something, someone. Hillary, life. But now with you, I'm not afraid. Suddenly, I'm not afraid. I need you, Gray. There's my proof.
Proof enough.
You wait in the car. I'll get my bags.
I'm just going to meet somebody.
That's all right, Miss Fairfield. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. John! Kiss me again, John. Please. How's Bill?
He's all right now.
I think I'd like Bill.
You'll love him. He's a little rough, but nice. Did you bring your car?
Wait, John. I've got something to tell you. Let's go in here.
What's wrong, Sydney?
Everything. Everything, dear. Will you make me a promise?
Of course, anything you want.
There's something I want to tell you. I want you to promise not to touch me while I'm telling it. Not even the tip of your finger.
All right. Oh, look here, Sydney.
No, John. Let me talk. John. I'm not going to marry you.
You're not going to what?
Please, John. I thought of a lot of ways to tell you. I could have picked a quarrel with you. I could have lied and told you that I don't love you. I could have done and said all sorts of horrible, nasty little things. But that wouldn't be you, John, and it wouldn't be me. For people like us, there's only one thing. The truth.
What on earth are you driving at, Sydney?
Let's go out of here. John, you remember I told you about my father?
Yes. You mean about the shell shock?
Only it isn't shell shock. It's insanity. He's been insane, violently insane all these years. I just found out.
But, darling, what's that to do with us? After all, he can't...
It isn't ordinary insanity. It's hereditary. It's in our family. It runs through our blood. It's in the very fiber of us. My father's aunt was insane. That's 2 generations and nobody knows about the rest. It may go back and back and back. I talked with the doctor. You wanted children. You're strong and healthy. Your mind is healthy. The thing runs through me like poison. It would run through our children. You can't do that to them or to yourself.
But you can't ever tell.
Oh, John, I know. I tell you, I know.
Oh, children aren't so important anyway.
You wanted them. So did I.
Well, there are a lot of children without homes. We could adopt a dozen of them if we wanted to.
What about me? Can we adopt a new brain for me? A mind that's clean and healthy? I found out about my aunt. They didn't send her away. They kept her in a little room, locked up, away from people. They only knew she was there when she screamed. You must never see me like that, John, never.
I need you so much.
If I can stand it, why can't you? You're a man. I'm dying. Inside, I'm dead already. Have a little mercy on me. The train leaves for London in a minute, and you must be on it.
Sydney, can't we?
Go on, John.
Sydney, may I kiss you goodbye?
You did. When I asked you. When we met. That was goodbye.
Sydney.
What are you doing down here?
I came to meet John.
Tell him I plan on seeing a lot of him from now on.
I will, Mother.
And Sydney, I want to thank you. We both want to thank you for giving us each other.
Everything's all right, isn't it?
You better hurry, dear.
Goodbye.
Bye,
Daddy.
Sydney.